people, dressed as they are, come from all over the United States to make deals here in the marketplace of America. Let's make a deal. And now, here's America's top trader, TV's big dealer, Monty Hall.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and welcome to Let's Make a Deal, the marketplace of America. A delightful-looking group of people here. Huh? What? Listen to this. I'm going to make a deal over here, and there's somebody in the audience back in the boondocks saying, I can't wait, pick somebody. You just want me to get on with it, right? All right, I'm going to get on with it. You, stand up. Well, the fact that I didn't go to your friend, I got on with it, didn't I? Who did I get on with it over here? Sharon Muth?
Yes.
Right. George Muth?
Yes.
Right. Any more Muths here? No? The only two Muths here? Monty, let's horse around for a big deal, eh? I see that's your hobby. With a little hobby horse. All right. George and Sharon Muth. I have in my pocket very little ordinary run-of-the-mill check that you might be able to win in the next few seconds. It's only $7,000. What mill was it running around? But it's $7,000. Take a look at our board right down the floor, and right where Carol Murrah is standing, it says $7,000. And I'm going to try and have you light up that special light board, and if you can light it up to $7,000, that's what you will get in money. You will have to correctly price several items, and every time you do, we'll put up a number on the board. The first one will light up a 7. The next one will light up a 0, the next lights up another 0, and the next one lights up another 0, and then you have $7,000. But each time you make a move, you risk the previous amount, okay?
Okay.
This should be easy for you. Who's going to do the pricing in this deal?
I will.
Okay, says proud George. And here is Jay Stewart, and he will describe the first item. You always think of the retail selling price on the West Coast. Okay.
Okay, a 12-ounce bottle of Orange Crush. Don't ask for orange, ask for Crush. For over 50 years, there's been only one Orange Crush.
And there it is.
There it is, only one.
Price this for me within a dime. Boy, is this going to be tough.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, 15 cents.
Well, I should think that you did that pretty well because it sells for 15 cents. And we take a look at the board, and the board lights up. And it reads 7. You're on your way. You risk 7 to go for 70. Of course, you'll do that. Then we go with item number 2.
Well, of course, it's a box of rice-a-roni, the one you saute and simmer to flavor perfection. It's the San Francisco treat.
And they like it in other places, too, I'll tell you.
Better believe it.
Give me a price within a quarter, and I'll add a 0. No help from anybody?
35 cents.
35 cents. Is that within 25? Take a look at this. It's within 4. And you light up a 0. Your earnings are now up to $70. You risk 70 by going for 700. Will you do that?
Oh, I will.
I will. Item number 3.
How about a 2-pound package of Chuck Wagon? It's got the taste dogs go for. Do something special for your dog. Surprise him with Chuck Wagon.
Now, you think about it, and please don't call it any prices, because I want you to price this within 30 cents, high or low, and then we'll add another 0.
Let's see, 2 pounds. Let's see, 10 pounds. 69 cents.
69 cents. Are you within 30 cents? The price is within 20 cents. You're close enough. And we add another 0 on the board, and take a look at this, Mrs. Muth. Sharon Muth, George Muth, and their good friend and father, Ver Muth, right?
Right.
Sharon and George, take a look at the board. How much does it read?
$700.
Do you want to risk $700 now with the possibility of adding another 0 and making it 7,000? In which case, we will ask you to price this last item that comes down the road. Would you like to hear a description first before you make up your mind?
Yes.
Jay?
Okay, this is the new Schick Flex-O-Matic for the closest electric shave. Shaves closer and more comfortably because the extra thin, flexible head from Schick.
Okay, do you want to risk 700 and go for 7,000? If you want to, you will have to come within $3 high or low of the actual manufacturer's suggested retail selling price on the West Coast of the United States of America.
I'll go.
You're going to go?
Yeah.
You're risking $700?
Yeah.
Give me that price right now. Don't even talk to George, because he's just standing there shaking his head. George is taking a look at $700 going.
It's a man's rate?
Manufacturer's suggested retail price.
$22.95.
$22.95. Met with groans all through the studio. All right, but maybe it's right. You don't know. Now, here's where we are going to make this deal a little interesting.
Okay.
If you're right, you've got $7,000. If you're wrong, you got nothing.
And it didn't sound good, did it?
Well, maybe not to a few of them, but there, you never know. But a lot of people kept quiet.
I don't think George...
Now, if you would like to trade away your whole deal right now, I'll double the amount of money that you have, $700 up to $1,400. Or you can trade for a curtain where Carol is standing. So, the price... Listen, hold it, folks. Go all the way. If you're right, $7,000. Or sell out the deal right now for double $700, $1,400 in cash. Or go for an unknown behind the curtain.
The curtain. Yeah, the curtain. Okay. We'll take the money.
Take the money. George wins.
He always does.
George wins. Didn't contribute one thing to the pricing, but when the chips are down, George says, Incidentally, if you were within $3, you could have had $7,000, but you missed it by a mile. It was $34.95, so it's a good thing you didn't go all the way, right? But you did take $1,400, which I shall be very pleased to hand over to you right now if you'll hold out your hand. Not you, George. Not you, George. 500, 1,000. You like those $500? And 1, 2, 3, 4 singles. Now, incidentally, George had his way. George had his way. He said, take the money. Sharon, you wanted the curtain. Had you got it for the curtain, take a look at what you could have had. George had his way. And Sharon...
You know what you just missed? The Apollo by Buick, the new model that fits the description of a compact car in size and price, but still maintains the Buick image of quality, class, and luxury. Apollo by Buick retails for $3,600, and we would have added air conditioning, tax, and license, and the total price was $4,222.50.
But $1,400 is not a bad consolation prize, so thank you, Sharon and George Moose, for making that deal. Well, in that deal, Sharon let George do it. In our next deal, we're going to see if George is going to let Sharon do it, or names similar to that, because a man will have a chance to be chivalrous.
We're laying odds that a different game show every week
Never have you been so lucky.
will hit the jackpot. Meet us on the BUZZR Casino floor tonight at 10. BUZZR Casino. Feeling lucky?
Oh, you bet.
Is your name George? No. Oh, too bad. Remember I said I was going to let George do it, but are you married, sir?
Yes, I am.
Would your wife consider you a man of chivalry?
Oh, very definitely.
She
No
would.
question about that.
No question about it. What does this say over here?
10, us, any, one.
10 us, any one. Bad. This is Glenn Johnson. I don't have George, but I got Glenn. Listen, I'll tell you what I have in my... Oh. Here's the money. Forget the deal. 10 us, anyone. Yeah, I can see how the last guy got it over his head, no doubt. Now, I tell you what, Glenn, you don't have to stand. You just have to sit there like a nice guy. And why I say that we're going to practice chivalry right now is that I'm going to offer some deals in which you're involved, but in each case, I'll get a lady, and then she'll have first choice, and you just get the remainder, okay? What's left over? You mind that?
No, that's okay.
Very good, Glenn. Very good. How about this lady right over here? She doesn't need a parachute. She just floats through space there. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll jump for it. You just jumped. Margie Higgins. Is it Margie Higgins? Is it Margie?
Yes.
Da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-dum. I'll tell you what I'm going to do with you. I'm going to give you a chance right now to have $300 in cash, or what is behind the curtain?
The curtain.
Then would it be all right with you if I gave the $300 back to Glenn, isn't it? Yes, Glenn Johnson. There you are, Glenn. She took the curtain. You get the $300, and what do we have behind the curtain for this young lady who jumps with joy? She gets a new dishwasher and some lovely cookware.
Sears Lady Kenmore dishwasher with 8 different cycles, including Santa Wash, an extra hot 55 degrees, final rinse to make your dishes hygienically clean. Lady Kenmore, the Freedom Maker. It retails for $319.95. Then something to wash. Miro's handsomely styled 8-piece Manhattan 2 cookware set, and the electric bake and serve, bearing the Teflon 2 quality seal. Teflon coated interior for people who have to eat and run. The set retails for $34.95. And while the dishes are washing themselves, you can enjoy this elegant console stereo. Teledyne Packard bells on 98 audio console. With solid-state tuner amplifier, Girard Mark 8 automatic turntable, 8-track tape cartridge player, and 4-channel sound. It retails for $699.95, so the total value of the deal is $1,054.85.
Sorry, folks, but one has to look after one's self-preservation first. I'm just holding Margie right down there. There's a good girl. How's your 300?
Fantastic.
Shall I do it again?
Do it again.
Rosie, are you ready? I cut your name. Somebody says to me, how do you know all those people? I said, I'm brilliant. I can read their names right off the sign. Rosie Carter, another one of those football helmets, a helmet over there. If I escape from this show without bruises, there's a good girl. She put it down. I'll tackle you for the no. She was jumping, you're tackling. Just let us be calm. Okay, Rosie?
All righty.
Good. All right. Well, 71, that's the tackle's number. You know, the 60s are the guards, the 70s are the tackles. She had the right sign. $400 in cash, or what is behind that box that Carol is showing us? Whatever she turns down goes to you. Rosie, you're taking a long time. Rosie, box, here you are. 400 smackers to Glenn, and what's behind the box for Rosie? And Rosie has herself a
Kohler and Campbell's traditional console in walnut, built to look and sound like a grand, with full perimeter harp to give service for a lifetime of musical pleasure. Retails for $1,205.
There you are. Congratulations, Rosie. You make yourself a very good deal, my dear. Okay. Now, Glenn, now you can stand up. And I'll stand up with him. All right, now we can look eye to eye, Glenn. Almost. My golly, you got to be about 6'4" and a half.
6'6".
6'6".
6'6".
All right. How much money have you got there, Glenn?
$700.
Pretty good, right?
Fantastic.
Good. Like to spend it?
Yes, sir.
Shall I show you what I'm offering for $700?
Anytime. Let's do it.
That curtain where Carol Merrill is standing.
Oh.
All of a sudden, you notice all of a sudden he changed his mind. Not so sure. Well, I wasn't going to show you exactly what was for sale, just the contents. What's behind that curtain? You got $700.
That's the choice.
That's the choice. That's a lot of money there.
I'll take the curtain, Monty.
Okay, Glenn. As a matter of fact, I think you're going to be pleased because you're the right height for this that we have back there. It is the world's largest high chair. And the world's biggest baby there, too. Daddy's yelling at you, Daddy! Yeah, Glenn Johnson is your new daddy, Jay. He's all yours, and Glenn Jay is all yours. Thank you for making that deal with me. I love the way Jay looked at him and said, Daddy. Hey, the next deal's in the bag. You'll see what I mean in just a minute.
You want me to go?
Buzz till dawn when you're up again one too many times.
Could we do it here on the stage?
Wait a minute.
Only on BUZZR.
No, not before the deal, after the deal. Here comes Jay with some luggage. That's why I said the deal is in the bag.
Let's leave town.
And you, my dear, are going to have a choice right now, Ruth Driver.
Right.
Is that why you've got the driving costume?
Sure,
right.
sure.
Didn't they used to call these dusters in the old days?
Dusters,
right.
right.
Well, Ruth Driver, we have a couple of pieces of luggage. And after Jay describes them, I'll give you your choice. You can have either piece, and the other one will go to the fireman down there, okay? All right, Jay.
Actually, these are from American Tourister. They're fiberglass reinforced, non-spring locks, foam rubber padded handles, strong and lightweight from American Tourister. The Weekender, this one sells for $40, and the one down there, the Pullman case, sells for $50.
Which one do you want, dear?
Oh, I'll take the 140.
You're going to take the $40 one, and the $50 one will go down to you, and I'll be with you in just a moment, young lady. All right, is that Barbie?
Barbie.
Barbie, all right. Barbie Dalio, I'll be Dalio. Did I read that right? All right, now, Ruth Driver, you're first. You have the Weekender case, and not too heavy, is it? Gee, I wonder what could be inside there, because there is something inside there. There is something inside.
There is something inside.
Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. You can trade the bag and whatever's inside there for what is in the box on our display floor, and I can see that it has waffles, Jay.
Yes, that box represents $50 worth of Downy Flake frozen toaster-ready waffles. The perfect breakfast for any size family. Quick, easy, and delicious. Tastefully yours from Downy Flake.
Yes, now what would you like, the waffles and what's behind it, or the bag and what's inside?
Oh,
Oh.
gee whiz, I don't know.
She takes this. What was behind the waffles back over there? What went with waffles? She could have had fresh eggs. You could have had fresh eggs for your waffles. Those hens are guaranteed to lay an egg a day. And if they break the guarantee, they're fried chicken to type. And we have a vacancy there in case somebody wanted to show up and I talk about fresh eggs. While we were standing and talking, one of those hens laid an egg. How do you like that? Hey, that's what I call service right on the show. Monty's Hen House. How do you like the title of that? I just noticed that. That'll go over very big with my wife, I can tell you that. And inside here we have for you $600 in cash. Right there, 600 smackers. They're all inside. So seal it quickly, Jay. There's 500 and 100 ones for $600 and $40 for the case. So you drove a good bargain, didn't you, Mrs. Driver? You didn't like that driving a good bargain? Now this is Barbie doll. Barbie Dolleo. Oh, I love that. Barbie, let's lift this up and see. Well, you shook it and... you know, I got a deal for you that'll really surprise you. Do you know that I'm willing to buy that Pullman case back from you for $1,000 in cash? Or you can have what's behind the curtain that Carol is showing us right now. You can keep that case and whatever is inside, or you can sell it to me for $1,000, or you can go for what's behind the curtain. That's a lot of decisions to make, you know that?
I'm going to take the money.
You're going to take the money. Now, here you are. You take this nice... Or did you change it? You didn't touch it yet. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She said she hasn't touched it yet.
You mean she can change your mind?
Yes, you can change your mind. I'll give you 5 seconds to change your mind. Okay, so you don't want the $1,000. All right, you could have had $1,000. Jay, open that up and show her that had she gone for the Pullman case, you would have received a beautiful new Buick Apollo from the first deal valued at $4,222 and change. Yes, there was a car. You never expected to find a car in a suitcase, did you? When you watch Let's Make a Deal, be prepared for anything, anywhere, any place, at any time. And there was a car, and it wasn't that big either. It was the real biggie from the first deal. And you also turned down $1,000.
I did,
Do you think you made yourself a wise deal now?
No, I don't.
Are you
because
expecting?
I know what's coming now.
You know what's coming now, right? Well, you're wrong, because take a look at what we have, a brand new travel trailer. So, as you can see, now we have a very happy young lady.
There's a 15-foot travel-mate trailer by Travel Equipment Corporation. Fits under the customary 7-foot overhead garage door for indoor storage. The travel-mate features a complete galley and sleep 6, and that retails for $2,080.
So, Barbie doll, it came out well after all. Thank you very much for making that deal. Congratulations, and congratulations to you. Hey, we've been having some exciting deals here. And the big one is coming up, and it's worth $8,775. And I'm going to go back and see if 2 of the ones that I made deals with want to go one more time for $8,775 possibly. Now, Barbie has a trailer worth $2,080. You're going to trade it away? You're going to trade it away. All right, Barbie. The Muths have $1,400 in cash. Yes. Did George say it was all right this time? He doesn't have to. All right. She's making all the decisions, and we'll be back in just a moment to see what happens when $2,000 and $1,400 are traded with a possible $8,700 at stake.
Up next, Monty, Jay, and Carol are throwing a party. Let's hope no zonks are invited on Let's Make a Deal. Then the party continues with Tattletales. Stay tuned.
Now the big deal. Worth $8,775. Behind door number 1, possibly door number 2, and we have something back there. It's clothing for the family.
A $100 wardrobe of Levi's, makers of jeans, new Panatella slacks, and gentlemen's cut slacks for men who want the Levi's look with a fuller cut. And for the kids, a $108 collection of Mother Goose shoes, the latest in styles of shoes and boots for boys and girls with leather uppers and man-made soles. So far, this deal is worth $208.
Yes, $208, but there's something behind the Levi's, too. And we also have door number 3, and I believe that I went to the $2,000 lady first, and then the $1,400 lady. And for $2,000, what door do you want, dear?
I want door number 1.
That's the one you're going to get. And what do you want for your $1,400?
2.
That's the one you're going to get. And nobody took 3, so we'll open up door number 3, and we'll take a look and see a big supply of paint.
$150 worth of new DuPont interior enamel for easy care. Lucite from DuPont for painted surfaces you want to keep clean. Use some of that paint in your kitchen along with these brand new freeze freezer and a compactor. Yes, first of all, from Gibson, we had one of the White Consolidated Industries, a 15 cubic foot food freezer featuring slide-out basket and Gibson's exclusive frost clear system. It retails for $377.95. And the InSinkerator trash compactor condenses a week's trash into a neat little carry-out bag. The InSinkerator, one of the world's largest producers of garbage disposers, it sells for $259.50. And then something for family entertainment. Here was a big new entertainment center, a contemporary home entertainment center from Sylvania, featuring large screen color TV and a high-fidelity stereo phonograph worth $750. Total value was $1,537.45.
And you took door number? 2. And you took door number? And you spent?
Trailer.
$2,000. Look what you have behind door number 1 for $2,000. You have wood care products.
Yes, $25 worth of Scotch Liquid Gold. The product for wood care. It cleans, preserves, and hides scratches and fine wood paneling, floors, and furniture. That's great for inside the house. Something is great for outdoors. Look at your brand new car. The new smaller car, the Buick Century 2-door hardtop, every inch solid Buick with AccuDrive, patterned after the big Buick. Some of the best ideas now in Century's new size. With tax and license, that sells for $4,402.22. Total value of your deal, $4,427.22.
There you are, my dear. Congratulations to you. And your husband who's babysitting is in for some shock, isn't he? There you are. Sit down, darling. If you can make it back, she can't believe it. She just can't believe it. And by golly, that wasn't even the big deal. No. Because those slacks come in handy for you, sir. Yes, they do. And for the whole family. But you'll be needing all those pants pockets because look what else goes with the deal. With the deal, something to put in those pockets. Cash. $8,567 in cash for the kids who lost it all before, came back to win more than anything. The big deal with $8,775. Congratulations, Sharon. Congratulations, George. And if you don't believe it, here is the check, and it's in, just one wrong thing. It's got my signature. But we'll pay off on that, believe me. Congratulations to the Moots. I don't know what you're going to do with the money, but I know what you're going to do with the pants, right? And with the money, take it easy, right? Good for you, and congratulations to all our winners on Let's Make a Deal today. If you got false eyelashes, I'll give you $200. Oh, they're your own eyelashes. If you're wearing a wig or a fall, I'll still give you $200. No, it's your own hair. Pretty girl. You just lost money for being a pretty girl. Give me a hairbrush and I'll give you $100. How do you like it? Her name is, I can see, Helen Jacobs. Helen Jacobs, wouldn't it be funny? The guy I made a deal with before sitting next to you had a tennis racket, and Helen Jacobs was the name of a great tennis champion in the United States. And this Helen Jacobs is looking for a hairbrush. You haven't got a hairbrush? Well, I want to say one thing. You're a pretty girl. You don't need false eyelashes. You don't need wigs or falls. You're a pretty girl, and you're also poor because I'm not going to give you the $100. All right. Oh, listen. If I can remember correctly, somebody will have to bear me out on this one. I'll give you $150 without any help from anybody if you can tell me how much cash was on that board at the end of that deal. Nobody can say a word.
Big deal? Yeah. $8,775.
$8,775 was not wrong. No, it was not right. It was not right. I think it was $8,765, if my memory serves me right. But that wasn't right.
Let's Make a Deal is a Stefan Hatos-Monty Hall production. Jay Stewart speaking.
First, let's give you $100. Show me your boots. She's got spurs for $100.